never. Them know our style, you know. Yeah, what? You know we can't tame because we wild, you know. Girls and Kyle, you know. Make them know this. Brother the Benz are the brother the rims. Tell a boy no red eye, me work hard for me things. Them know a regular we fly like say we have wings. When you have thick fat Kyle, then a brother the link. Yeah, we no really matter when nobody wants say. We no beg firm, we full of militants. Your gala say she like me cause me clothes them trendy. Full of jewelry and we money plenty. The whole place a burn up. Yeah, anywhere we turn up. Money and girls off the surplus. Yeah, no boy can't hurt us. Touch road we never nervous. Some boy a clown in a circus. Yeah, put them in a dirt fuss. Yeah, we a flip the gal them skirt fuss. Yeah, action pack we no storyteller. Style them different, no we no popular. Clips off the load when no roll with killer. If I no girls and money then a jokes we inna. Some boy a beginner, we are the winner. Roll with the spinner when me on for the dinner. Your gal get pick up when me roll up inna the beamer. Thick fat Kyle and liquor. The whole place a burn up. Yeah, anywhere we turn up. Money and girls off the surplus. No boy can't hurt us. Touch road we never nervous. Some boy a clown in a circus. Yeah, put them in a dirt fuss. Yeah, we a flip the gal them skirt fuss. Brother the Benz are the brother the rims. Tell a boy no red eye, me work hard for me things. Them know a regular we fly like say we have wings. When you have thick fat Kyle, then a brother the link. Yeah, we no really matter when nobody wants say. We no beg firm, we full of militants. Your gala say she like me cause me clothes them trendy. Full of jewelry and we money plenty. The whole place a burn up. Yeah, anywhere we turn up. Money and girls off the surplus. Yeah.
Yo, Trick, what's going on, man?
What up?
I don't know, Boston, I really don't know, man. Yo, I am right now, I don't know what happened, but I'm extremely sick and I got a big wedding this weekend and I just hope I could clear this bug by Friday.
Hope it's just a bug.
Hope it's just a bug. Yo, man, I went to the hospital today because I can't get a hold of my blood pressure. I just can't. So they want to up my blood pressure, right, Trick? I mean, they want to up my blood pressure medication. So first I was at 80, then they put me on another 80, so that's 160, and now they put me on another 80, and then another fucking pill. But they're like, before we even do that, what we want to do is we want to do some blood work to make sure that the up that you went on is not fucking with you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? All right, cool. So saw the doctor, and then I did my I had to go for lab work. So I'm really dehydrated, and I probably think that's why my blood pressure is extremely high. So I got to probably drink more water. And I walk into the lab to get my blood drawn, and the phlebotomist in there. I said, just jokingly, I said, "Hey, on Facebook, I heard the last person that you took blood from, you killed him." She thought it was funny.
No.
She thought it was funny. So she's tapping my arm. I'm sick. Side note, this is the first time I've ever streamed without taking a shower. I always take a shower.
Wait.
I always shower before I stream. Always.
Everybody has to know that you didn't shower before today's stream.
You're probably right. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Delusional fever. So here it is, right? So she's tapping, trying to find the vein, and she can't find the vein. So she said, "Yo, I'm gonna go and get another phlebotomist to come and find the vein." So she walks in, and I said, "Hells no, she looks angry."
Mm-hmm.
She got mad and ran out of the lab. And the phlebotomist, I couldn't find the nerve, went and tried to talk her up, like, "Yo, come back." He was just joking. She was like, "Fuck that nigga." So they had to get another phlebotomist to come in and take my blood, and the blood was running out really, really slow, and they were like, yeah, you need to drink water. You need to drink at least a gallon of water a day. And I'm like, listen, I'm too busy writing jokes. And the first phlebotomist was all like, dude, you're not drinking water and your jokes suck. You got to change it. So,
Bobby, did you know the P is silent in lobotomist?
what do you mean?
I don't think they say the P. The P is silent.
So how do you pronounce them?
You said, say the word again.
Phlebotomist. No.
The P is silent. It's just lobotomist.
The P is silent in. No, that's not true. You got to Google that. No, come on. Chat, help me out here. I see you, chat. There's no way the P is silent in phlebotomist. So it's just lobotomist? Am I even saying it right? It sounds like I'm saying bottomless.
Yeah. So in lobotomy, also known as the person that be drawing the blood, the P is silent. The PH is silent. Sorry. So it's just lobotomy or the lobotomist or whatever.
So why is there a P and an H if it's
You're asking me? I'm not a doctor. I don't know. I don't know.
So it's lobotomist, just
Yes,
love. And what was I saying? Phlebotomist?
I don't know what the fuck.
Phlebotomist. So that's my day. And then I was going to my nephew's graduation and I broke my car. So I've been on the train and sleeping on the floor at my mom's crib to borrow my mom's car to get work done. So I haven't slept yet and I'm like completely exhausted. But I just said, you know what, man, we got to do the show. We got to do the show.
Dedication.
You know, we have to do it. You know, it's, and look what we did today. There you go, guys. I see you guys. Scan the QR code to get your tickets now.
Pasa Reloaded, Unity Sports Club, June 14th.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. I hope I could get over this cold by then.
You got a month. You'll be all right.
All right. So what did you do this weekend? Because this is the Monday wrap-up show. Oh, another thing I did over the weekend, besides breaking my car, having a real estate agent drive me around so I could take pictures of her listings. And then I lost money because I'm driving around in her car. Larry Jordan called me. And he was like, yo, Bobby, I need some signatures. So I canvassed my neighborhood because no disrespect to Brian Worrell, but District 4 is my district. I'm the what's the word I like to say? I'm the unregistered king of District 4. So Larry Jordan is running for that seat. Mm-hmm. And I love Brian Worrell. I don't have no problem with him. But I'm thinking to myself, because I'm knocking on people's doors, and they're like, hey, Bobby, how you doing, buddy? Ba, 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 ba. And I didn't take Larry Jordan into the Irish section of my neighborhood because there's a black section and an Irish section. I didn't take him to the Irish section because when I want to run for the District 4 seat, I don't want Larry Jordan to know those people. So if Larry Jordan beats Brian Worrell, or if Brian Worrell beats Larry Jordan, then I'm gonna run probably like 10 years and unseat both of them because I'm their paper boy. When they see me, they're like, "Oh my God, this is Bobby Shakes. This guy used to be my paper boy." Because everybody in that neighborhood doesn't move out. Yeah, so that's what I was doing. Getting signatures, destroying my car. Can't get a keep in my blood pressure. caught a cold. I kind of think somebody got me sick though. I think somebody put a little zapper on me. I'm not gonna say the name. I don't want no more. I don't want no more smoke or drama. But that person said that we are fighting, and what does that even mean when a woman says to you, "We are fighting"? Like, how do I stop the fighting?
We are fighting, or we're going to fight?
No, we are fighting.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I usually hear we're going to fight, or
Oh,
I'm
you
the
hear?
one who's telling a girl we're gonna fight, but I don't know. I never heard we are fighting like currently. I never heard that one.
So is that an ongoing thing? Does it end? Does it keep on going? How do you know when the
When the beef
fighting
is
is
over,
over? Yeah, how do I know?
I don't know.
Because
Figure out
that's
how you
very dangerous.
got to figure out how you can squash the beef, or if you want to continue fighting. If you want to keep fighting, you keep fighting. If not, what can I do so we could squash this beef? Because I don't like the hostility coming from over there.
Yeah,
You
like
know?
before, like this person used to run up to me and give me a hug and but now this person gave me this.
Oh! You got the dry wave.
I got the dry wave, like the dry wave.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I was talking to you so long Saturday night in Unity,
Mm-hmm.
because it just felt uncomfortable that me and this person is at war. So I was like, I wanted to be respectful of that person's space.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
You sensed something was off,
I
so
sensed something was off.
you
I
just let
kept it
it be.
moving. I
Yeah.
let it be. And then I went over to said person. And I said, "How are you?" And said person said, "We are fighting." And I said, "Well, how long are we going to be fighting for?" And there was no deadline. So said person, I sent the text like a DND check,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't get a reply back. So that means that the do not disturb is still active.
Nah, you gotta when you send it and says, you gotta press notify anyway. Press the notify anyway. They gonna get that notification.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if their phone's on do not disturb or something, and you send that message and then it tells you that the person's on do not disturb, it says like notify anyway under it. So you just press the notify anyway, and I believe they get the notification after that. I don't know. It gives them a little alert.
Yeah, because I've been getting like one word answers like, "Hey, how you doing?" Yep. You coming
Oh
out tonight? Nope.
yeah, I
How
know
you
that.
get?
Yeah.
How you getting into the party tonight? Did you pay already? All set. So,
I don't know. We gotta get to the bottom of that.
yeah, because I dig this person a lot.
We gotta fix that up.
Yeah, we got to fix that up. And then I think who else had me on Do Not? I think everybody has me on Do Not Disturb. I think a lot of people have me on Do Not Disturb this week. I don't know if is it because am I in a. Well, why do you think I'm always on Do Not Disturb? Don't forget to buy your Pasa Pasa reloaded ticket. Scan the screen, buy a ticket. It's $25.
I don't know, man. Remember last week, all the ladies hated you, so it's carrying on, I guess.
Yeah, last week was yeah, a lot of ladies was on the stream hating me. A lot of them were. I cussed out one of my friends over the weekend. And I went, I went in hard. I usually don't um go back and forth with women because that's just not something you do. Patchy, what's going on? Right? You don't fucking argue with women. But I went really hard on one of my friends. She's all like, "You're ghetto. We're not compatible. you're a dickhead, blah, blah, blah. And I simply, and I went after, I said, hey, listen, you don't own 20 shares of anything. When you own 20 shares of anything, then you could come and talk to me and say all that shit. Like, you don't own any positions. You're like, so like, I went after her and she has to call me back. And plus I was making fun of her filters on TikTok. So I don't know. That was my weekend. How was yours?
I didn't do much, man. I stayed. What'd I do? What the hell did I do? I believe I stayed home. No, I didn't. I went out to Unity Friday, I think. What was that, Saturday?
Saturday.
Stayed home Friday.
You stayed home Friday?
Yeah, stayed home Friday. Unity on Saturday. Real Recognize Real. Ghetto Hype's birthday bash. Seen a lot of people I'd never seen before. A lot of new faces. I like to see that.
Right.
A lot of older people starting to come back outside. It was a good look.
What did you think about that dance? How do you think Richie Feelings played that day?
I haven't seen Richie in...
I haven't seen him in 15 years.
I haven't seen him in 10. When I started my birthday parties, I booked him for my first 2 or first 3 birthday parties inside of Case Oasis.
Okay.
So that was back in 2013, 2014, something like that. That was like the last time I seen him. But he's been to like Rhode Island. He's been around, but I haven't seen him. So it was good to see the man again, you know. Music wise, I don't know. It's kind of all over the place. He was kind of all over the place. Couldn't really pinpoint the direction that he was trying to play in. And then once I heard him play your song at 12:58, I thought it was over.
I think and I think it's becoming a thing now.
Man, King Midas, you're Polish, you're now a power. King man, Ghetto Hype, you know it already, right? Glenn Bevan, you know the man NYC, you know it go down.
I think it's becoming a thing. Because when I was in the club, when he played Whites, Nora ran up to me and mad other people ran up to me and was like, yo, it's 12:58. So it seems like, this podcast is doing a lot of shifting in the community. Like it doesn't seem to be it's moving and shaking, because there's no reason why you need to come and show me your watch when Whites is being played. And that's happening at every dance that I'm in. Once Whites play, people run up to me and look at the clock and say, yo, Shakes, once you play Whites at a 12:58, you're in trouble. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know. Nobody knows what's going on in a DJ's head when they're playing, whatever they want to play. But, as the dances go, you expect to hear certain songs towards the end of the night.
Right.
So when the end of the night is here, we're listening to music that we thought we would have heard at 11 o'clock.
Right.
Not to say there wasn't a vibe in the party, but it's like people were trying to figure out why the normal rotation of how music is usually played, why it's different today. So they're just trying to, I heard Whites at 12:58. I'm like, you know what? If he's playing these songs that would usually end the dance now, what is he gonna play at the end of the night? So I was sitting down waiting to hear what was gonna play at the end of the night,
Yeah,
but,
I think he played a lot of soca towards the end of the night.
And it was just early dance hall. at like 1:30. So I was kind of confused, but you know.
What I did like about Real Recognize Real is Ghetto Hype's humility.
His what?
Humility.
Okay.
Like I've never seen anyone like, yo, thank you so much. You know, even what's her name? Juicy. I mean, I was looking for Juicy to give us a little wine, you know, because Juicy usually gives us a little wine, like a little bacas. We didn't get anything. We didn't get anything of that from. She was just standing there in her white dress.
Because you know, some people come out later on in the night because they don't want to hear the earlier music.
Right.
I'm starting to understand. They don't want to hear. They was doing whatever they was doing. They want to come out. They're ready to. You know, they want to party. They want to hear the 1 o'clock music. So some people do come in late because they don't want to hear the earlier music. But I don't know. Maybe she didn't have no time to vibes up, you know, to build her whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I was hoping. Nora looked like she had a good time. Nora always have a good time.
I was about to say that she's always.
Nora's always positive, always have a good time. Here is Danielle Spencer. It is so funny how I used to call these people their street name, then everybody turns fucking 45, and then I have to say their government. Danielle. Is it Danielle Spencer or Daniela Spencer? How do you?
Danielle.
Danielle
Yeah, she
Spencer.
said it. I came out ready to party, and I didn't get that vibe. That's, you know, there's a lot of, I don't know. I just feel like everybody was trying to figure out where the dance was going.
Right.
At 1 o'clock in the morning, everybody was trying to figure out where the hell is he going with the music. You know?
Now let me ask you a question, because I know Ghetto for a long time. Not as long as Tasha Michelle. Like Tasha Michelle finally beat me on something. No, like I usually beat Tasha Michelle on everything. Like everything that me and Tasha Michelle bump heads on, I'm always right. Besides that, do you think that Ghetto saw what was going on and then he went? Because when Ghetto came on, and I don't want to sound like a cheerleader. I'm so sick and tired of sounding like a cheerleader for King Midas and Cypress and Mikey D and Killer D and Richie and Legend and Warlock. Like I don't want people to think that I'm like a groupie, but it just seems that Ghetto came and took the dance to a different level and tried to save it. But I think by the time Ghetto showed up, it was like the lights were on.
It was too late.
It was too late.
I don't know if I wouldn't say he was trying to save it, but you know, not everybody. There's only a few people that actually, you know, at their own party find time to come on stage and big up everybody for coming out, you know, showing appreciation in the party. You don't see that too often. I just feel like when he came on, I don't think he was trying to save the dance. I just think he was trying to, you know, show appreciation to the people that came out, who supported him, whatever. I don't know what I was doing, but I think he came on. Yeah, the lights were on. The lights were already on. And even the music stopped early. They turned the lights on earlier. I think the lights were on at 1:35 instead of 1:45. So everybody knows when at 1:45 lights go on, it's time to wind down. So now that the lights are on 10 minutes earlier, it's already kind of killing the vibe in the dance by the lights being on earlier.
Right.
You know? But I don't know.
Yeah, I think Ghetto again comes on stage and I have like cold slaw in my throat, right? He comes on and I think he took the dance to a level where it should have been, but then it was too late. Why did the lights come on? I didn't smell any weed. Did you smell weed? I didn't smell weed.
No. But I know I heard him say, stop smoking. I think I heard it like twice throughout the night. So again, it's just one of those. It's just one of those things. It's like
things, right?
So
crazy. But it was good, man. It was a good turnout for him. I love his humility. I love the fact that he just spoke about the trials and tribulations that it took to get recognized real to where it is today.
Absolutely.
So that was, it's always good.
I don't think I've missed one.
Really?
I don't think so. I don't think I've missed one Ghetto Hype birthday bash in the last 15 years. I don't know how long he's been doing it, but when it started, I don't think I've missed one. That's my brother from another.
Yeah, I love the kid. Look at this Informer now.
Who that? Jono. Big up Jono. He said Papa Pot shows appreciation in all of his parties. That is correct.
That is correct.
Ghetto Hype is a real G. Like I said, not many people find that time. Ghetto found the time, ended the party, thank everybody. And he wrote his thank you earlier today, I believe it was today. Bigging up all who had a part in the party and stuff. So very, very, very humble guy.
Very humble guy. Listen to this Informer.
They were smoking in the corner.
Like, how would you even know this, Juicy? Like, I mean, maybe that's the reason why Juicy couldn't catch a vibe, because she's too busy trying to be the weed police.
It really sucks, man.
Yeah, but if Juicy just came into the party and didn't try to be the weed police, fucking the ATF, alcohol, tobacco, and firearms, she just came into the party and had a good time. Maybe she could have caught a vibe, but no, she's in there taking pictures of niggas that sent to fucking ice. Okay.
She said security was arguing with whoever was over there. I don't know. I was having a good time. I had my drink in my cup. I was walking around saying what's up to everybody, seeing how everybody doing.
Man.
Mingling with the people I don't know. Letting them know that June 14th is Pasa Pasa Reloaded right there at the same place that they're standing in, Unity Sports Club. Make sure they get their tickets.
Right here. You can scan the screen and get your tickets right now. We have made it easier for you fucks.
Yep.
We've made it easier. Right there. Boom. Scan it. Take it to the page. Purchase your ticket right now. Also, too, don't forget to send some stars on whatchamacallit, Facebook. So, the elephant in the room, busy signal. Also, too, don't forget to get your brunch tickets right now, guys. We've made this easier for you. Scan it, go to the Eventbrite, purchase your ticket. I mean, you can't ask for anything easier than that. Why didn't you make it to Busy Signal?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Busy Signal was Friday, right?
Busy Signal was Friday.
So I had plans for Busy Signal to be on another day. Remember, they changed the date. I had plans to go on, was it Sunday?
The 18th.
It's supposed to be the Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had plans to go on the Sunday, but since it switched to Friday, I had other stuff to do, so I couldn't make it down there. You was there.
I was there.
How was that?
Busy Signal was, it was a tear-jerking moment. And let me tell you why. As I'm walking and I get to the venue and I call Keith, I'm like, yo, Keith, I'm downstairs. True Blue said, yo, come upstairs. I go upstairs. And as I'm walking through the back of Big Night Live, and I go into the green room. And when I enter the green room, it's like everybody's there. Cypress, Fireside, Keith P. Like it felt really good to see my brothers do something, fight for it, accomplish something. Because let's talk about this, right? So Keith called me. I think Keith called me on a Wednesday. I think he called me on a Wednesday, and he's like, "Yo, what you doing on May 18th?" And I'm like, well, that's when our brunch was supposed to be, May 18th. I go, well, we have a brunch, and he was all like, but I didn't really think about the brunch. I was all like, what do you need? Anything you need, keep the JJ needs, I'm there. He's all like, yo, I got busy say coming on the 18th. Don't tell anyone. So I'm like, holy shit. And me and Keith just had a really long conversation about Busy Signal coming on the 18th. And at that point now, it was only 2 weeks away. So I said, all right, Keith, this is what we're going to do. Let's have a private meeting Thursday at Slade's to talk about this thing. So we met Thursday, had some chicken, had some drinks, talked, and he said that he was going to drop the flyer Friday. That's when I sent the text to Star. I'm like, yo, Star, don't tell anyone in the group. The Star is like our chief marketing officer, right? So any type of intel I have on shows, we tell Star, because I don't know why. Because she's the chief marketing operator, right? And remember I posted in the chat, like, look out for social media. Something's going to drop at 12, and nothing dropped at 12. So I called Keith. I'm like, yo, what's going on? So then we're just going back and forth on the details for Busy. And then he sent me the reflyer for the 16th. I sent it to Star, and Star posted it. And then the team that was promoting it was like, yo, Star, how did you get that flyer? Well, I mean, they got to understand that Star is now a journalist, right? She gets the inside scoop. So, and at that point now, we're down to a week of promotions. How are they going to pull this shit together with a week of promotions? And it was just great to be walking through the hallway of Big Night Live, going to the green room, see everybody there. Paul Michael was on stage, and just to see all the brothers, all the homies, like, yo, we put this together. It should have been 2 weeks of promotion. It was only really a 1 week of promotion, and it was just a lot of clusterfucking to get it done, and they got it done. And when I went to front of house, I mean, I think he said they sold 700 tickets. I think they had way more motherfuckers. I shouldn't say the word motherfuckers. I think they had way more people than 700 people.
You feel like there was more than 700 people at Big Night Live?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
Do you think it's because of Busy, or do you think it's because of I don't know her name. I don't know her. What's her name? Miss Mayo. What is it?
Miss Mayo.
Mayo, yeah.
Fire blinds. What's going on, baby? Oh yeah. You see this picture right here? You see this woman right here? The top left-hand corner?
Yes, sir.
I just want y'all to know that Carnival belongs to Jamaica. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know that Jamaica is going to become the #1 spot for Carnival. So I just wanted to share that with you. So when I got to the venue, and you could tell me for yourself, like, that looks like a pretty good crowd, right?
Absolutely.
Shoot dice, not people. I mean, I would agree with that. What do you think? It looked like it was a pack house.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't know how much people was there for Alkaline, but this and people were having a good time. And Busy put on a hell of a performance.
That's what it really comes down to is
Right.
Can these people perform?
Right.
You know,
my only thing with Busy is I don't know if Busy's like a superstar, but he's a good performer, great artist. I don't know if he has like Buju Banton superstar appeal, which is weird, right? Because if you think Buju Banton is a superstar, why couldn't he sell out TD Bank North?
mm-hmm.
But I think Buju Banton have like that flair with him. Am I crazy? What do you think?
I don't know. You got to remember where Buju came from, how long he been out. You got to
Right.
put all those things into aspect. Now, I would have wanted to be here. I need that plaque in my collection.
Yeah, I mean, Busy.
Did Busy get an award? Like how
Stop
Alkaline got an award or no?
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Just asking. Just asking.
No, he didn't get an award.
Just asking. I do feel like when we do have these big shows out here, we do need to give the artists something that lets them know that we do recognize them, even if it's just a thank you, you know?
You know, you're right.
Like
I think
it's nothing to, well, it's something to book them, but, you know, we bring them here, they perform, they leave, they're on tour. We're not really giving them something to remember. So I do feel like that a plaque or award every time somebody comes here, it should be good.
You know, I kind of agree with you on that.
Mm-hmm. Something small as that can make us stand out versus everybody else.
Stop said it wasn't a Busy show. He was hosting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what was going on. But whatever he did.
Okay, you know how however it looks, it looked like somebody brought Busy and Busy was the headline. Even though it was for Miss Mayo's birthday.
Miss Mayo.
Mayo. It just
Miss
looks
Mayo.
a certain way.
That's the coach's wife, guy.
Sorry.
I mean, come on.
Sorry. I need to tune in more. Sorry.
Yeah, come on. But I think people had a great fucking time.
How long was he up there for?
I think he was up there for, I think he only did like one song.
I've seen a video of it's like he was rhyming something and then they played his song. He just kept putting Boston in the lyrics.
Yeah.
I think I seen that on Father Keith's Instagram or something. So he sung one song, so he really did just host the party.
He was just hosting.
Great. Love that.
But I think you know what I really wanted, and no shade to anybody. It's very hard to do this fucking show and be real. It's very hard for me to do this show and be real because I don't want to offend anyone. But I've seen Paul Michael on a big stage show. I wish I saw Cypress before Busy. Now, I don't know where you put Cypress and Paul Michael, because when I got there, Paul Michael was warming up the place before Busy Signal got on.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can see, this is where a lot of these action shots are coming from. So there it is. That looks like a decent crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Star Martin said he performed for 30 minutes.
For a host, To perform for 30 minutes is wicked.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anybody could have went to that show and felt cheated, robbed, and the price to get in was dirt cheap. And this is how I base shows that happened, right? Shows that happen in Boston has to be the Live Nation standard, right? Like you can't go over $45 to see an artist. You can't your ticket price can't be over $45. That's just the standard. Right?
$45 for a show. For any artist?
For any artist, no matter what the artist is doing. If he's standing in the corner picking his nose or he's gonna sing out his belly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you should pay over $40, $45. So it was, and $45 at the gate. Mm-hmm. But obviously, if you go to Ticketmaster, they add on fees and then it creeps up, right, to $55, $60. And you get a little pricey with the fees. And it was the same exact thing with this. $65 with all the fees added up. And I just thought that it was a great host, great performance, as you can see here. And I think this is what was dancehall was missing. I really wanted to do this bullshit, like run around and take pictures of people.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not Bobby Shakes.
Wait, what's not Bobby Shakes?
Like this. Taking pictures like this is not Bobby Shakes.
No. You're the action photographer. You want the action.
This is Bobby Shakes.
Yeah.
And then I want people to see this and be all like, yo, I missed something, right? I just couldn't stop taking pictures of these four. But this is what I wanted. Stuff like this. I wanted people to see the vibe. I wanted to catch excitement, people yelling, screaming, stuff like this. So, you felt like you missed the show.
Mm-hmm.
And this is this is what, and I'm just trying to get back into that vibe for Pasa Pasa. Because Pasa Pasa is a straight, drag down fucking fist fight. There's going to be no standing and posing at that.
I don't know, man. I was told Unity has extra insurance for that day.
Really?
So all the ladies got to come with their toupees tied down tight. You might walk up to him, pull your shit off. Your shit better be secure.
Oh my God.
He might throw you in the freezer in the kitchen and bang your head with some. I don't know. This is all stuff I've seen before. He might climb into the fucking ceiling. That time you were talking when he climbed into the ceiling.
Climb into the fucking ceiling.
Yeah. They got movable tiles in the ceiling. He might climb into the fucking ceiling. I don't know.
Just as long as he doesn't put a woman's breasts into the hot oil to make a chicken breast sandwich. Just as long as he doesn't do that. Yeah, I hope he stays away from the fucking kitchen. Because the last thing we want is for the fucking chicken. Do they do doubles at Unity with it?
Nah.
Is there going to be doubles spread all over the place at Unity?
No, strictly fried foods and soup.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't want a girl doing a head top inside the soup.
No.
Because the soup can't eat again. You know what I'm saying?
No, just dash the whole pot away. No.
You have to dash the whole pot away. Yo, this right here is working, Trick. We've had 2 people scan this QR code.
Nice.
There we go. Sunday brunch. Guys, get your tickets right now. Scan. Can I make this bigger? Let me see here. What can I do? I can put it here. I can put it here. Oh,
that's nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's nice right there.
That is nice right there. Guys, Sunday brunch tickets just added. Oh, okay, listen. Did I tell you about the Elephant Man story?
No.
Where me and Q45 got into it, and he says, if you see me in Jamaica, I'm dead.
Oh, yeah.
So I went to Fame what is it called? Fame FM Road Party. So Fame FM Road Party, Fame FM is like is like a commercial reggae station in Jamaica, and they usually have this crazy fucking road party. It's like a stage in the road, and I went, and one dude came up to me. I was like, "Yo, foreigner, come here," and all my boys were like, "Yo, don't let him talk to you like that." But I know the business and I know the hustle, right? Like he's trying to sneak me into the venue, and I just gotta, slide something in his pocket. And my boy said something to him. He was acting like he's got a gun in his hand. Like, yo, bro, I just left you from St. Elizabeth. I know you don't have a gun in there's no guns in the car at all. So I don't know why you're acting like you're carrying a gun in your waistband. Because what if that dude had a gun and just shot all three of us backstage? Mm-hmm. And so my boy's running his mouth. He takes out a lighter and he puts it to his shoes. And he's like, yo, you know how much I pay for these shoes? $2,000 US. I'm like, all right, whatever, bro. This is like 25 years ago. Yeah. He grabs my boy by the shirt and fucking headbutts him. Knock off the Kango. Clarks are missing. You know when you have the little toothbrush in your back pocket when they use the toothbrush to brush off the Clarks? Yeah, clean the dirt fast. Yo, the toothbrush is missing. So now me and my boy is like looking at this like, now what do we got to do? So now we got to rough this nigga up. So me and my boy, we're roughing this nigga up in Kingston. Not like hitting him, but just like, give him the little shakedown. And then a whole bunch of other people came over, and then it got really crazy. And they're like, yo, we should shoot you, blah, 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 blah. So I've only had 2 or 3 incidents. I'll save the other story for another time, where I've been batted up in the dance hall. Like, usually I just don't get bat up because I'm not a dude that you need to bat up. You know who batted me up? Fucking Saturday at Real Recognized Real.
Who?
Take a guess.
I don't know. We was in the same area most of the night. I don't.
Fucking Drat Slayer batted me up. He's like, yo, when you're coming out of the dance and you see me, you have to come over and say, well, go on. I'm like, Slayer, you're a fucking Yankee. And first of all, I didn't see you. And second of all, I got my own beef going on with somebody else. So I don't want to keep walking by that person I got beef with because I don't want them to dun me my head back. So you know what I'm saying? I'm standing next to Trickstar, keeping the person that I got beef with in front of me and watching them. I'm watching them closely. So I didn't have time to really see Drat Slayer. Mm-hmm. So when I went to set up the camera, he's like, yo, and you didn't put me on the big dance. You didn't put me on the big show. I'm like, what big show? I go, Pasa Pasa? He goes, no, the brunch. I go, oh, well, you know. I mean, he's like, yo, I'm going to pack that place with bitches. So put me on it. I said, all right. So he's like batting me up and he's like yelling and screaming and like spitting in my face. So when I went home, I had to fucking put Listerine on my face. You know what I'm saying? And I said, all right. And it's all like, yo, it's the podcast. Like, Trickstar's the first person that took my picture. You're the first person that shouted me out. I'm like, all right, cool. Slayer, you got this. You're on the fucking event. So he said he wants to come and do earlies. Mm-hmm. So Drat Slayer has been added to the Sunday brunch. Get your tickets, $12.51. All money comes to me and Trickstar. It doesn't go to Nora for her Fashion Nova outfit. It doesn't go to Tasha Michelle for her outfit. And it doesn't go to Star for her cell phone package. She be on that. And I just want to thank Star for making a quick flyer. She sent it to me. I got to redo this flyer. So Drat Slayer will be, he said he wants to come and do the early juggling. I started this thing on a very, very low budget. Now, all of a sudden, the budget's gotten fucking crazy.
Hey, you got to start somewhere.
So, people, please come out and support us. We need the support. I got to be able to pay these niggas because I definitely do not want to get bad up. You know, the pussy old Bobby shits come out of retirement and book me for a show. And at the end of the night, the pussy old said, nothing, nah, go on. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that. So buy a ticket. Yo, 5 people has scanned these QR codes. I think this is a good idea. I think, yo, man, we have good numbers tonight. X is crazy. So I got yelled at for, you know. So I don't know how we're gonna do sharing this to everybody's social media trick. I mean, how are we gonna handle that? Because every time I gotta refresh the link because I just don't want people jumping in the live.
Mm-hmm.
So
I realized that it didn't let me link my Facebook. It wasn't even an option when I clicked the link today. So
right. So every time I refresh, so every time I give a new link. So I don't know. But you said that you could download the video, right?
Yeah, you could download the video after.
You could download the video and put that on your social, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just do that. Wow.
Or you just make a new scene and we'll use that scene for guests. And then this scene will be the personal for just us with no visitors.
Yeah, but I don't think that's how it works. Once you have
well, either scene goes to the same damn link.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't think there's nothing we can do about that. Yeah, we have good numbers tonight. Very good numbers tonight.
So how's this week looking? What you got in your agenda for this weekend, Bobby?
So I think this weekend says, oh, did you go to See No Fabs thing?
That was Friday.
That was Friday.
That was Friday. I didn't go out Friday.
I didn't go. Star, I know you're in the Chizzy. Where did you go, Star? And tell us how that went.
I believe her and Nora were hosts, and neither one of them is on the damn show today to talk about it.
I know.
Payment deduction.
Don't get me involved in that. Trickstar said it. I did not say it. I think Nora should always get full pay, but it's here or not.
Nah. No call, no show.
She's been on a no call, no show now for about a month. Well, I did get her sick.
Well, both of y'all are sick.
Yeah, and actually, I think I got sick because I did a baby shower at the same exact location where Nora got sick.
Them baby germs, them kid germs, man.
No, there were no babies there, but it's an outdoor event. It's on the water, and I just got the real fucking sniffles. Also, too, if I'm not sleeping and I'm just beat up, I just feel that I'm just run down. That's what it is. I'm just run down.
Yeah. What's it called? What's it called?
There you go, people. Pasa Reloaded. Get your tickets now. $25 scan.
Let me go get my food at the door.
Oh, what you got for food?
Cheeseburger basket.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Where the fuck you get that from? There she goes. We went there and Lucizo's birthday party. Okay, Star. Star, come on the live. You're supposed to be talking about the place where you went. I'm sick. You're sick. Everybody's coughing. I feel like shit, man. I feel like fucking shit. It's terrible. I have like these chills. There it is. Somebody scan the code again. I think this is a great way to promote the shows now. What do you think, Trick? I think this is a good way to start promoting the shows.
Yeah, man. Everybody do remember, if you want your ticket links or your flyers posted on the show, link Bobby Shakes.
Yeah, don't link Trick, sorry, because he takes the money, don't share it.
Yes, I take all payments and don't share it. Sorry.
Yeah. Shit. It's rough out here. It's rough out here. So with this show now, Star, we're gonna talk blah 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 blah, and you can tell us how those parties went. So with the show now, so we have to figure out a schedule. So probably gonna do Mondays, right?
Yeah, so Mondays will remain the weekend wrap up.
Okay.
There won't be no guests on the Monday.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about where we went over the weekend, where we're possibly going the weekend coming up.
Okay.
We'll promote flyers, we'll do all that event related stuff on Monday. Tuesdays or Wednesdays or every other day, if there's other topics, or even if somebody, I don't know, maybe on the Monday, if someone who had an event the past weekend wants to join the show,
right,
we could put them on the show for the Monday. But like all other topics, we could save those for other days, other guests, you know.
Oh, I get what you're saying. So if Get the one to come on the show and talk about a show, he could do that.
Absolutely.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I want to sit down with Keith the DJ. Keith the DJ got to come on, and this feels good, man. It feels like dance hall's back. It feels like dance hall now is transitioning into downtown Boston. It just has that feel, because I just don't feel we have a venue anymore.
Hey, yeah, we got Unity, we got Sarlin Lime, we got
Aspires.
Oh yeah, Aspires used to go to 2:00. Now it goes to 1:00.
Why?
I have no idea. I didn't ask yet.
Yo, Sino Fab, what's going on, fam? Sorry I couldn't make it to your event on Friday, but we had to split the team up, and everybody, we had to spread our wings to cover everything. And the people that went to your party are actually not here to talk about it. So if I was you, Sino Fab, if you gave them a bottle, I would try to pump that liquor back out of their stomach. Get your money back. I mean, I'm just. Sino Fab, how was it? Since Sino Fab's here, Sino Fab, how was it? Uh-oh, here comes the bad man. I don't believe I got bat up by a nigga named Romeo Carter. Like, where the fuck does that happen? I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck's going on? You know what it is? Because we're doing this podcast, I need to start walking with my bad man friend, you know? So when I step into the club, like, Drat can't fucking bad me up. But I think Drat was going to be, I think that's going to be a good addition to the brunch. It's going to be a good addition to the brunch. Yo, people are scanning this fucking thing, Trick.
That's his, let me see if anyone bought a ticket while I'm here. Let's see if we moving.
I mean, even if nobody bought a ticket, you have to say that somebody bought a ticket.
Nah, we got 3 sales today.
Get the fuck out of here.
We had 3 in the 10 p.m. hour. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I need a piece of that fucking action. What the fuck? I think this is the way to go, Trick. What do you think?
Hey, whatever works.
Whatever works.
You tried something, it's working. Let it work.
It just makes the stream more interactive, that you could buy something.
Yep.
There it is again. Someone just scanned the QR code. There it is again. Someone just scanned the breakfast brunch QR code. That is awesome.
It says it on the stream. It says someone scanned the QR code. It popped up on the screen.
Oh, really? I haven't seen it. I got this fucking big microphone blocking my screen. So I can't fucking see what's going on. Yeah, I think this is dope. I think this is it. I think this is just going to add an interactiveness. Now, how do you can, if you're watching this on the phone, you can't scan the code, right?
No. So luckily if people are watching from their computers or laptops, it'd be easier for them. They just pick up their phone and scan it.
Yeah. And then purchase a ticket.
And that's clearly what's happening because they're scanning the damn code somehow.
They're scanning the fucking code somehow. That is fucking awesome. I thought you were going to lie, but you actually have fucking 3 sales.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome, man. That's fucking awesome.
Hey, man, so the man King Midas, that's your Polish, you know our power. King man, Ghetto Hype, you know it already, right? Glenn Devon, yeah, me, so the man NYC, you know it go down.
Yeah. Oh, man. I'm glad we did tonight's show. I'm glad we figured this shit out. Let's see. What's going on this weekend?
All right, so we have.
Oh, while you're doing that, you know what you'll call it is back, right?
Oh,
Syrian Temple.
I just said that the other day.
Syrian Temple is back.
I told
Madman
you.
Charlie and Shotman.
I told you. We lose one, then we get another one.
And let me tell you something right now. And I don't know if it's because of the stream or that was going to happen anyway. But I just feel the OGs are coming back. Like Michael Jordan is coming out of retirement. Now, if Michael Jordan is coming out of retirement and he has more money than me, my black ass needs to come out of retirement too.
Mm-hmm.
And Shotman needs to come out of retirement. And Madman Charlie needs to come out of retirement. And let me tell you something right now. And I don't know if you agree with me or not. So, you know, we had the whole carnival. We had the whole carnival thing. Hold on a second here. Let me put my carnival picture up. Piss off the people that went to fucking Trinidad for carnival. All right. This right here. This is the new carnival. It's going to be in Jamaica. Jamaica is going to become the epicenter of carnival worldwide. I think it might even beat Brazil.
You say you think it might beat where?
Brazil.
And Rio de Janeiro?
Rio de Janeiro's carnival is something else.
That's the one I see. I see Rio. I don't know about the other ones.
Yeah. Like Rio is crazy. And Trinidad is also crazy. But Jamaica's on the come up. After listening to everybody yell and also discuss their position on why carnival is
the way it is.
Yeah. Right. I think the problem with carnival, and I spoke to VOG about this, genius. I think the problem with carnival, I mean, you could argue all day if it's management, is it the band's not able to get the money, blah, blah, blah. We could be in that spin circle all day.
Mm-hmm.
Me and VOG said the problem with carnival in Boston is that there is not a Caribbean culture. Hear me out here. When carnival was carnival, there was something in the background that everybody, this is what I want. This is what I want from all the carnival haters. Because now we're in the age of data, right? I would like to know what year did carnival get bad, or even if you say it's always been bad, but whatever. I need to know the data for you to say the year that carnival got bad, was it before or after the closing of 3Cs? Was it before or after the closing of Zodiac? Was it before or after when the lodge lost its steam? Because you got to understand, like when you had 3Cs, Zodiac, the lodge, Unity opened up, you had a strong Caribbean culture going on.
Yeah, I get where you're going. Yep.
Uh-oh. Another person like to bad me up. This is my stream wife. Tasha, what's going on?
Good night. That's good.
So let me ask you, and Tasha, I want your input on this too, because I am not. Just listen to everybody. I am not going to beat a dead horse here. I think the Caribbean culture in Boston is the reason why we don't have a good carnival. Because back in the day, we had 3 reggae spots that was lit every Friday.
Very much so. The Caribbean culture in Boston is the reason why we don't have a good carnival. No one person is to be blamed for it.
Right.
Everybody has contributed in some shape, way, or form. Um, Also, we have a city that's not like every other city, and we have to take a lot of things into consideration. The things like us not having any more oil on the road. Those are not decisions that are made just by Miss Shirley. We live in a city that if they don't want any oil to clean up after because they worried about a bike cop skidding and crashing and dying and the city got to pay out. It's just a lot of things that's bigger than, so people got to be smart. People really got to be smart. Miss Shirley don't make the decision for us not to have oil and for us not to do this. This is coming from above her.
Right.
And I want people to be honest and know that a lot of the leadway that we got is really because of her, whether they like it or not. A lot of
Right.
the things that, yeah, it's because of her. But again, like I told you last week, the whole idea of going back and forth and argue about the carnival.
Right.
I heard, Larry Jordan said one thing, and I think what he said, I don't usually agree with him with a lot of things, but when he said, just let it die if it's going to die, let it die. If it's going to fade away, let it be. If we're going to constantly go back and forth and the issues are not going to get fixed, and I don't think the issues would never get fixed. See, Miss Shirley is a strong personality, and I feel like if you take the approach of going at her instead of going to her, it's not going to get fixed.
Right.
Typical, yeah, it's not going to happen. So I do feel like how Sherwin took over Unity. He's a younger person. He's an innovator. He has new idea, and he's able, to exercise it. Watch Unity come back to life. Whether some people might not approve of it, but it's making money again, and it's doing what it's supposed to do, and he's keeping it alive, and he doesn't have to worry about it going away like Hayes did because he's doing what is needed. That's what the carnival needs. The carnival need all the people that went out and get funds to do what they want to do. The carnival need funding. Like each band could go and apply and do what they need to do to make their thing work. Everything just hasn't to be just from one person. One person puts all this work in, and then they get the blame like they're really not doing anything. It's just. But then again, I'm Jamaican. What do I know? Oh, forget Miss Shirley Jamaican too. But I would just leave it at that.
Yeah, I think and not because of who we are. I think we need this Monday night show, right? I think we need somebody else to start streaming on a Tuesday or Wednesday to combat us. I think we need Syrian Temple, Unity, Soren Lime, people going to those venues every weekend, right? Sherwin needs to innovate, which he's doing. Sar and Limes innovate, which they need to do. Syrian Temple needs to get involved. Downtown with Big Knot Live has to get kickstarted. Live Nation with VOG has to get kickstarted. And then once we could build this this momentum, I think by the time we get to August, no matter who the fuck is in charge of Carnival, it's going to be successful because we have a strong, vibrant Caribbean culture pushing forward. And then this is going to transcend out to Cambridge and Worcester. I think the groundwork starts with all of it. This is a lot.
And I feel like when we say Caribbean culture, because yesterday I went to Phoenix thing, and um, I for Flag Day I came outside. I honestly wasn't trying to like be in the mix of things early on in the day, but I had to come outside and eat Haitian food. But I actually got dressed and came outside to support um, my zoes in the nighttime because Phoenix vibe is my kind of vibe. I like the backyard setting. I like to be among my people. I want to get drink. I want to eat. I want to act like. So I was in that setting. And the amount of when there's a Jamaica Independence cookout, I see those trainees. I see
Right,
everybody in that backyard.
right.
And I could count how many other island was in that backyard. And I feel like that's the problem. Until us islanders get that we are one, it does not matter what rock they drop us on and gave us a name. We all was on them ships together coming to the new world. Until we understand that when a Zoe win, a Jamaican win, a Trini win, a Bayesian win, until we understand that they gave us labels to do divide and conquer, we will never win. It has to be a collective. Like we all just like we just gotta get it, especially up here, especially us northern people. We have to get it. We really do have to get it. And being at Phoenix's cookout and seeing certain things, like yesterday was like a eye opener for me with a lot of things. But again, until we understand that, doesn't matter if we're Trini, doesn't matter if we're Bayesian, doesn't matter if we're Jamaican. Doesn't People need to stop use the dividing of us, and that's the problem because they only divided us to conquer us. But until we get it, that we're all one.
So how was the Zoe party? How was that?
Oh, it was fun. It was fun for me. Like the music. Hey, big up DJ Mayut. Uh Keys did this. Like, listen, Lava. Like, listen. It was fun. The music was good. The people were peopling. Like when I tell you the amount of dancehall play in that backyard, the amount of reggae music, I I literally listened Vibes Cartel on that's what it's called, rhythm. Like they put
Uh oh.
vibes. Listen, when I tell you that it was like I was having a whole conversation with Chino in the party. Like, yo, this is lit. I have been to Zoe's party in Miami because, like, I'm originally from Miami, but it's a whole different setup. It's
Right.
going to a Zoe event at Miami is like going to a real dance hall event. Like everything is set up different, but and I don't want to really compare it like that, but that's how I feel like I'm in the mix. But Phoenix Party was one of those events where you really enjoy yourself. The food was there, the hookah was there, the bar she wasn't selling the drinks high, like the liquor was strong. People had tables, were able to buy your bottles. Like it was nice, and the fact that this money that she makes from her event goes towards her fellow Haitians that are actually in immigration fighting deportation. Like listen, man, if If that girl is like, there was a time when I didn't know much about her, but the space that I am in now, and I think, age have a lot to do with growth and knowing, and I see her through a whole different setup. Like her entire funding from her event is being matched, I think, by Chase Bank. So whatever she made got matched. I think I think that's what I read. I don't know if I have it correct, but that money she's using to get lawyer for whoever people she can help that's fighting deportation right now. So again, I just think we need to be outside more. We need to be supporting each other more, not just for dance hall and events, but like community events. We it's not just for the party and the benefit, the profits, not just for that, but just in general, um, giving back and doing for our community, make our presence more because again, I seen a million different people is going off at different districts and stuff like that. But again, having like the Warrell brothers in there, having people like Liz in office, people that look like us and sound like us and accents like us is what's going to change a lot of the narrative for us in the city of Boston. So not just for the party time people, go out, give these people that need these signature, show up at these community events, show up at these community meetings, know what is going on. When I literally see people texting like, K's really gonna be ended, girl. K's been ended. When people post stuff like that, you really know that they are really not into the community because this is something that was been on social media for weeks. So again, like until we all understand that we are one, it doesn't matter what rock they drop us on and gave us a name, it won't work. And again, the carnival in Boston is not doing what it's supposed to do because we are not supportive of each other. We're very it's like, okay, if I can't change this person and I can't get this to change, there's nothing I can add. I can't find resources to tell these bands that they need to, look for this resource and try to make it better. Yes, the prize money needs to be bigger. Yes, the prize money. Yes, we need new winners, but step it up. Step it up and put it in people's face where they don't have a choice but to see.
Right. Trick, what do you think?
That was very well said. That's all I could say. I love everything she just said. Yes.
Well, you know that she's married, Trick, so you don't have to kiss her ass. You could come on.
Tasha, I'm a friend. I'm a friend.
Yeah, I know.
We had a conversation. Bobby. Trick said some things to me, even though we were at the party, but Trick said the same things you said, but Trick just said it in a nicer way.
What did Trick say?
The same things you said about as far as, like me with the podcast I listen to outside of our podcast. People like Chino was talking to me today. A couple people like message me. Like the people that knows that I'm more than just screaming at my phone. Like I'm really that girl. But I always let the screaming side out because people don't like me when I'm nice. People don't like me when I'm nice. People like when I'm mean. When I'm nice, people think they want to test my gangster or put their foot on
Oof.
my neck. But then when I become chun and then they poke the bear and then the monster come out, then it's a whole different thing. So I'm a tame the monster. I'm a get on here and be that side of me
I would
where
say
I can
today.
actually.
Yeah, today sounds like a whole new Tasha is on this live right now. That's what I'm
This,
saying.
this
So
It
that's
is.
the
It just
thing.
feels
You
different.
are you
I
are
need the
dealing
chun.
you're dealing with Tasha Michelle today.
Yes.
This
See?
is Tasha Michelle. When Chun come on here is when everybody get mad.
Yeah, I think I think that it's there's so like every little post, every fucking reshare, every video, every live, every stream, every podcast, every party. Like once that comes together and the momentum builds, Carnival will be fine. We'll be fine. But we got to get to that momentum. Like we said, like we got to support each other. Well, I'm not going to because I'm a Jamaican racist and that's that. So
No, I get what you was trying to say earlier. Like there's not as much locations for the Caribbean cultured people to come outside and then to wait until the end of August to expect to see all these people at Carnival. You know, some people don't even go out, but they'll go out for Carnival. So a lot of people are just waiting just to come outside for Carnival. There's nothing leading up to the Carnival for the people to, come out before that.
Facts. Facts. The band launch are not as exciting as before. People want to be at the band launch. The band is launching, and there's 50 million things going on. The entire culture is not behind. Okay, this band is launching. The con man needs to be here. The soup man need to be there. The this needs to be there because this is part of who we are. I seen somebody post today where they were like at a setup. I don't know if it was like for a truck or for carnival, but their son was actually, I don't want to call his name on. That's why his
yeah,
son or some family member. I didn't get to see the post, but just to see that something that you grew up doing, and now the next generation behind you is actually doing the same thing. It might not be in Trinidad or it might not be in Jamaica that we did it. My friend Kat, her son yesterday was playing drums in the band because she's Zoe. But growing up in Haiti, this was what they did. The drums, the bands, the dancers, the whole excitement of Flag Day. But here, her son is in Mattapan at his young age playing the drums in a band. Like it won't be the same, but she's handing off piece of her culture to him,
right.
who is a first generation American. But if we are not doing those things, the culture is gonna die. I tell somebody that Cape Cod just don't have the venues, but Cape Cod has a better dancehall community than the city of Boston do,
I agree with you.
because Cape Cod has people straight from yard. The Cape
Right.
Codders are people that are immigrant workers that are here for work, and then they'll get married or for whatever reason they'll stay. So they are straight off the rock. Their dancehall is really dancehall. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? They just don't have the promoters to really finagle it. Some people tried, but then again, it's the same thing everywhere. When we don't work together, things fall apart. But Cape Cod has a more dancehall culture than the city of Boston. The people there show up. Even if they don't talk to each other, they show up they understand the setup of dancehall. In
It's
our
crazy too. Like to piggyback what you're saying, Nantucket dancehall scene is also well. I don't know because I haven't.
because
It's
they're
lit.
transplant. They're straight from Jamaica. They have a different setup. You know what I'm saying? When they'll work, 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 but when it's time for party, they party for real, for real. They plan for it. Every year salon is gonna be busy if there's a party on the Cape. The nail shops are busy. Even I'm all the way in Boston. People is messaging me to buy clothes, and like you can feel the energy for them. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, let's just say for me, my takeaway after going to Phoenix party and having the whole Haitian experience this weekend, is knowing that until we have decided that it doesn't matter what rock those Spaniards left us on, or left our grandparents on, we're all one. We were all, who wasn't coming from Ghana, was coming from Nigeria. We were coming from the motherland, doesn't matter what part. And they were dropped on different rocks and given different names.
You know what? I probably have to reach out to my people down the Cape, Burger and Dogface, and bring them on the stream and have them start bringing the Cape Cod promoters on, and then the Nantucket and Martha's Vineyard, because there's Jamaicans, like there's a strong Jamaican on Nantucket, Martha's Vineyard,
Nantucket,
the Cape.
I'm gonna give you the wickedest thing, right? So I pay susu. All island people know what susu is. Do you know I pay my susu on Nantucket?
Are you fucking serious?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's how strong of a Jamaican community Nantucket have. Just know that. Where susu could be almost 20 grand.
Fuck.
Just know that. Just know that.
Yeah, because I remember back in the day, the promoters in Nantucket used to fly me and Frizzy out to Nantucket to videotape the shows, and it was dope because it was in the middle of the week. Like they'll have like Stone Love and fucking Capleton and Maxie
They have an
Priest.
all white. They have an all white that's coming up. I'm gonna reach out to the promoter once the flyer come out. He's a friend of mine. He's gonna be on the boat ride. Once his flyer come out, he has an all white every year, and you get to take the little plane, or you get to drive your car on the ferry and go over there. But he's gonna have it, and once the flyer is out, I'm gonna bring him on the podcast. Ask him to come on, and he can talk about it, and maybe we all Trickstar, we could go out there and you could have the Nantucket experience.
Yeah, if you've never been to Nantucket, if you've never been to a dance hall scene in Nantucket, it's it's
They have good
it's
DJs
amazing.
over there. They got good DJs over there. They got
Yeah,
you just be you're gonna be in awe. But
yeah,
again, we are Jamaicans. We are Trinis. We are Lickle and we are Talawa. We are the Caribbean.
yeah, yeah. I think. Look at that. Oh, Tasha, you know what you need to send me? You need to send me your. So you on Eventbrite, right, Tasha?
Yeah,
What's it called on Eventbrite? Your dance.
same thing. Pretty in pink.
Let me see here now. We're trying something new here, Tasha. Pretty in pink. They were beta testing this new thing here. I think this is how we're gonna do flyers from now on.
Yep,
I don't think we're gonna do I don't think we're gonna do read people's flyers.
I agree.
Okay.
Flyer, ticket link, one shot.
Right.
Look at us being professionals. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think that we have to figure this shit out. Hold on a second here. Yeah. What's the prices? How much is it?
The early bird tickets are $40. I don't know if they're still up. I need to check. I've just been going, 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 and then after they're finished, then the tickets are $50. And then if you wait for the date of the boat, then you're in trouble.
Oh, early bird is 44.52.
For the 452 is Eventbrite taxes.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. There's nothing we could do about that. That's that fucking bullshit. What I said, 44.52.
Um. Yep, those are still available.
All right.
Okay.
But the sale for that ends May 22nd. And then the new $50 fee starts after that. So right now, until the 22nd, 44.52, pretty in pink boat ride, Tasha Michelle. Yeah.
The funny the thing is, I was in the backyard. I didn't have physical ticket. Like I had to have people write their name when they. I was at the Zoe shit, not no whole shit. That's a new slang.
Right.
Well, I was at the Zoe party and ticket people were buying tickets and I didn't have physical tickets, so people had to make their payment with their name for me to drop the tickets off to them.
Hey,
There
Hey,
you go, Tosh
it's a
Michelle. You just got
business.
a sale.
It's a
Someone
business
scanned the QR code
already.
already. Yeah, I think this is how we're gonna do flyers right now. And to tell the truth, I think we have so much shit going on ourselves, but we really need to. Yeah, we got a lot of shit going on ourselves. Williams, what's going on, man?
I
Bless,
think
bless, bless.
I think Monday nights are a must, and then I feel like you said, you need to figure out whether, if it's on a Tuesday, if it's you do Star on a Tuesday and then do Nora the next Tuesday, like have us be single one on one, and then you can also, like I said, I seen also Trendsetter and Vinny was doing a live thing too. I think that is very trendy. I think FC thing in the morning time, it's very
Right.
trendy. But again, I think we are uncut, so it's like we are not mindful anymore. We try to be, of making people not mad at us, and but what I'm getting from this is, if we are not honest, it makes no sense. If we're not going to give our opinions and be honest with it, it makes no sense. We are not going to be um going for change, and then you're going to have those in the community that said, if Jesus died and give us the order to make change. But it's not. It's more of, we want to see change, so we have to take up the cross and kind of carry it a little bit to push and see where it goes.
Yeah, I think the last couple of shows, I mean, has brought a lot of heat and it's caused a lot of division, like within us. But I think that when I listen to the people of Boston talk, it's like they needed that shit.
Not everybody, unless it was gonna be Shake Bobby Shake's show. On no panel, no show that we watch, everybody's gonna have the same frame of mind.
Right.
So everybody's gonna have right to their own opinions, and people are gonna rock with who they want to rock with, and it goes from there. But as far as, because you rock with somebody, you can't be honest. Nah, I'm not for that. Um, a lot of thing, again, like I said to you, with popularity comes two sides, and people need to get that. Yeah, being popular because it benefits you in one way, but the underside, the belly part of it, I don't think a lot of people is ready for that yet. But popularity comes with the good and the bad. So you just have to be yourself, and people will like you. And those that are not gonna like you, are just not gonna like you, and you have to be okay with that. You don't have to be everybody cup of tea. You can be gasoline and burn shit down.
I don't think everybody is. I don't think everybody's gonna like this show, and they're not supposed to. But as long as
If everybody like it, so me, I'd rather be a George W. Bush than be an Obama, because I'm not
oh
gonna be
oh
no
oh
people pleaser.
wait
And that's coming from
oh
me. I'm on the Democratic side of life, but for me, I like George W. because George W. never
whoa
tried to please people. You could throw your shoes
whoa
at
whoa
him. You
whoa
can
whoa.
say what you want to say about him, but he's not an ass kisser, and he does not. You see, that man don't even want to talk to Trump. That man is that man.
Well, you know what? I was thinking about that shit. Like, whether you hate Trump or not, he believes in what he believes in, and you need people like that. You have to. If you believe your truth is your truth, then that's your truth. And you're right. Like George Bush,
If I'm gonna go for somebody that believes that their truth is their truth, I'm gonna go with George W.
George W.
I'm just gonna go with him, because for me, he's not a people, like, he doesn't say what the crowd want him to say for them to like him. No, that's he's not on that type of time. He's on, okay, so you threaten my father, I am, when I become president, you are a dead man.
There it
And
is.
if I gotta take the whole country to war behind me, that's what I'm gonna do, because you put a bunty on my father's head. You are dead.
Yeah, I mean,
Now, was it the best decision he made? Nah.
no, definitely
But
not.
he did what he did, and he ride with it. You could take your shoes off, you could throw it at him. Guess what? There's no this, there's no that. He's gonna not do our first black president. he's gonna try to be nice and try to be in the middle and try to negotiate and try to. Mm-mm. George W. said, we don't negotiate with terrorists."
I love it. Yeah, this show we ain't So what's going on this weekend? I'm at a wedding, so I got to do the girlfriend
So
boyfriend thing.
Sunday is a crazy day.
Really?
So DJ Burns, I don't know if you have had the DJ Burns experience. Very, very good DJ. Very, very good DJ. Um, hasn't been working in Boston lately. I think his price point is this is his price and he stays at his price and he's not changing it for anybody. And I love that for him because that those are his prices. That's his decision, and he's gonna stay at that. Um, he is very good at what he does. He's on TikTok a lot and he's out of state a lot. But this weekend is his party. In the pandemic, when he did his party was big, right? Trick, major, very full, very nice. It was good. But this Sunday is his party as well. It's gonna be in Brookline. It was supposed to be at that spot in Hyde Park, um, but it's not there anymore. It's at this nice space. If you go over to his page, you'll actually see this space. It's a nice space in Brookline. It's a day party. Party will be done at 11, completely done 10:30, 10. I don't know, somewhere around there, but it's gonna be
10
done because
o'clock.
it 10 o'clock. It has to be done at 10. So there'll be an evening party. People be outside. People be outside for 6 hours. So if you don't get there by 4, you get there by 5, 6, 7. You can get there. And then, this week is my big bros party. It's Scoop's party. We on City Hall Plaza. You have to be there, Bobby.
What
I
day
don't
is
know.
that?
That's Sunday.
Okay, I have a wedding. I have a wedding.
On Sunday?
I have a wedding on Saturday, but it's in Providence Town.
Oh, you're going all the way to the end of Cape Cod. That's fine. That's
um,
fine. You'll be back for Sunday. Sunday we on City Hall Plaza. Um, it's outside. It's nice. You get to see how they transform City Hall Plaza. Put a fence around it, the bar area, just the whole setup, the cabanas, just everything. You get to see Scoop Steak City Hall and turn it in a reggae sunfest space or turn it in a whatever. But it looks nice. People enjoy themselves. People outside in their army fatigue. Everybody dressed up looking cute. I ain't get mine yet, but I order it. I keep watching my order. And that's what Sunday. Sunday is like the limers are gonna be liming this Friday.
right.
Saturday's crazy. Like this is an exciting weekend. It's Memorial Weekend in Boston. And shout out to all the people that are staying in the city, spending their money in the city with the promoters in their city and not going off to Miami and New York because nobody from Miami or New York comes to Boston. But hey,
That is, man, Trick. You're probably gonna if I can't get off. I mean, I have to do the girlfriend boyfriend thing this
No,
weekend.
so Friday, per usual, Friday Night Line, big up Sherwin, big up Unity Sports Club. Saturday, I will be at Mayday. This is part 4. This is my homie Mr. Chin's birthday bash, brought to you by Hoot House.
yes,
That's
that's what everybody
Saturday.
was talking about too at the cookout.
That'll be Saturday, this Saturday from 3 to 10. Music by Slayer, Truck Fit, DJ Junior, DJ Gambit. It's a cooler fed party. $15 with no cooler, 25 with cooler. I will be there bending my hookahs. So I'll be the hookah poppy this Saturday.
Are you taking pictures?
Nah, no pictures. I'm
He
bending,
can't. He's gonna be
doing
working
hookahs.
his hookah table.
Yep.
Shit,
Followed, and right after that, Sorrel and Lime Dance Hall Project, brought to you by KP Media and Dream Team.
And when anything Dream Team touch get bun down. Dead
Bond.
boy and dead gal got it.
Music by
Any
Mad
say
Sound.
Polish, you know about King man, Ghetto Hype, you know it already, right? Glenn Devon, yeah, me I said the man NYC, you know it go down.
Music by Mad Sound, Trendsetter, and Sensation Cool G. And again, that's at Sorrel and Lime this Saturday from 10 to 2.
No, this is a busy weekend.
It's Memorial Weekend, Bobby.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Also on Sunday at Unity Sports Club, Rated R, the Short Shorts Affair.
What day is that?
That's on Sunday. I'm not
That's on
sure whose
Sunday.
party it is, but I have the flyer here. Music
Well,
by
at least
Sound Inc.
everything is ending at a certain time. So at least when you leave, when
Burns
people
Park.
leave Burns Party and people leave City Hall Plaza, they can head to Unity because that Unity will go till 2. And remember, Monday we have no work and no school. So you can be at Unity till Sherwin say you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta leave.
That is absolutely true.
So
And then when it's time
everywhere
to
is open
leave,
this weekend.
and then when it's time to leave, you hit up Patrick and find out where Slayer is with the afters. Because remember, Monday there's no work, there's no school. So after you leave Sherwin at 2, if you don't want to go home, find out where Slayer at.
I agree with you.
Me, I'm old. I'm going to go to sleep.
And yes, on Memorial Monday, Camo Band. We talk about carnival here and there. Camo Band.
There we go.
That's Hello Yellow. Chick Attire and Shades of Yellow going down Memorial Monday. Hibernian Hall. That's at 4 p.m. Music by Mastermind, Q Major, Kev Trini, DJ Kai, Royal Bree, 10K, and the Sound Inc. family. Again, Hello Yellow at Hibernian Hall
Oh
next
my
Monday.
God. Hello, yellow.
So come
Hello,
out and
yellow
get
or
yellow.
mellow yellow?
Hello. Hello.
Hello, yellow. I like that. Hello,
Speaking of
yellow.
speaking of hello, look at Cass. hello,
Yes.
hello, hello, hello.
I mean, it's guys, here we go, right? Let's stop bitching about carnival and let's support the momentum leading up to it. Cass, I mean, you can't get any bigger than that.
Yes, July 3rd at Leader Bank Pavilion, Kess, live in Boston. This flyer got its own QR code that you can scan. God damn it.
And somebody just scanned it too. It's fucking crazy. This is the new lick. And what else we got here? Oh, we have, here we go.
Yeah, let me look again.
Return to free up. Everybody free.
Oh yeah, FC Promotions and Trickstar presents the return of Free Up. Everybody free. If you was at the last one, that's where we'll be. In the cut. Everybody free. 3 to 9. Chef Rudy with the food. That is that. Headphone edition, because we gotta obey certain laws on the Sundays.
I hear that.
Star Martin and the Melanin Group. The Melanin Brunch, Shades of Brown. This is a food inclusive event, and this is also a day party going down July 20th from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Again, that is the Melanin Brunch, July 20th. 7 days later, we're back at the Leader Bank Pavilion for Traffic Jam 2025. Damien Jr. Gong and Stephen Marley with special guest Jay Boog. Again, July 27th, back again at the Leader Bank Pavilion.
Crazy.
I might actually go there.
You have to go to that.
Yeah.
I think we're getting free tickets for that. No?
Yes.
Yeah. Free. If it's free, it's for me. Free. What else is that day?
All right, there we go. We got Tasha Michelle, Pretty in Pink. Don't forget to get your scan. There it is. Someone scan the QR code. Let's go. This is a. Can you believe some man come on here and tell us how much we're supposed to charge? We're driving sales on this fucking thing. Get the fuck out of here. Pasa reloaded. Let's go. Let's get this thing scanned. Get it scanned. Get it shipped.
Get the party was nice.
Yes. Oh, what did you feel about Ghetto's party? Go ahead before we leave. What was your take on it?
Okay. So
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
get the party was nice. I felt at one point I was in a whole school dance. The way how Richie Fillings was playing, it was given Tasha Michelle at your age. I remember I walk over to you and said, I'm a bust a butterfly.
Sure did too for 5 seconds.
You did a
I,
butterfly? I would pay millions to fucking see
I
that.
bust a butterfly. What are you talking? He was playing the songs that make you want to just butterfly. I just said butterfly. But the part for me, and I think we're gonna have to have a show just to talk about that. The smoking in the club.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah, we're gonna have to as a group. So it's typical for anybody that smoke weed. When they drinking, they gotta smoke. I don't know. It goes hand in hand for them. I'm around it. I live with people that I wish would just they don't smoke in my house, so they respect that. I like that. They go outside. But um we have to find a way because we all have to party together. So either you're gonna do puff puff out and hide it when the person come in, because you know you're not supposed to do it. So, but not all of us follow the rules. Not all of us are obedient. So, we're gonna find ways to break rules. And I'm like, well, I don't smoke, but I'm one of the people I don't do well with rules. So, if I can't be good, I try to be careful. So I feel like if you're gonna smoke, you can't just be constant with it because then you're gonna make the proprietor mad, and then when he's mad, it's gonna put you out. It's gonna cause conflict, and case is gone. Case is gone. So the smokehouse is really gone. So the reality of it is going to chip in for a lot of people. Like, I'm not going to say don't smoke because I know for my friends that smoke, they have to smoke when they drink their NSC. They have to make a pull when they drink their done. It's not people. Smokers do not say, "Okay, I'm drinking tonight," and it goes hand in hand. I'm just saying, don't be consistent with it. Take a puff and out it. I make sure you have your light up on cock. So it goes so boom, boom, one, two, boom, and out it again. And that sounds bad that I'm saying that because I'm encouraging it. But I also understand that this is how but you can't be consistent and then the owner's going to see you, the security is going to see you. They're going to put you out. You're going to be put out. And then the party done.
yeah. This is and it's just a group of people.
I don't think it is.
All right.
Mm-mm.
Eloquent speech.
Eloquent. Eloquent.
The the
Nah, you just gotta be.
incident that happened at Ghetto happened, and it's funny because when I get to friends, but there were different people smoking throughout the party. The thing is, because that circle of friends, so the smoke in their area might be stronger, but there were little people smoking throughout.
Them a
But
bun the
I
high
guess those
grade.
people have mastered the idea of when they smoke, they hout it. They don't make it show. They don't pull for them spliff light bright because they know what will happen. That unity is not case and you're gonna be put out. Sherwin is not having that.
Yeah.
Sherwin is not having that. I can tell you that.
It's listen.
He's not playing that. So
I'm a germaphobe, so I shower before I go to the club and I shower when I get home. So I have to shower anyway. But I don't want my children because I
hello?
put my clothes in the hamper I don't want my kids smelling the marijuana in the hallway because of my clothes smell like shit. Like, come on, guys, be courteous, man. That shit's just whack. That shit's so whack. I don't. And I'm a fucking smoker. No, I'm a smoker. I'm a fucking smoker. But I'm not. I just. And what annoys me about marijuana is like these niggas treat that shit like it's fucking crack. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I can tell you this. Everybody have their drug of choice. Mine is food.
Right.
Yes. My fucking
I'm eat.
cheeseburger basket getting cold right now. For hurry up.
I'm
You,
eat.
why don't you eat? You could eat on. This is a stream. You can eat on
Listen,
stream.
I am eating while talking to you. But saying that to say, I have found a better way to deal with my addiction. Like now it's almost 12 o'clock and I'm up. I want to eat because food is my thing. I don't eat to live, I live to eat. So I go find me some grape, I find me an apple, I find me something, but I'm going to be munching.
Mhm.
The old me now, everything would have been working fine, but I gotta try to be healthy, but I'm still gonna eat because food is my thing. So I'm not gonna tell people that their addiction shouldn't be the thing. What I'm gonna tell them is if you can't be good, be careful. Just don't get caught.
Right.
So what happens if you get caught and then they're telling you to come out the club and then you don't want to listen?
When you get caught, like with any other thing that you do wrong, you pay the piper. And if the piper say you gotta leave, you gotta leave.
That's it.
Yeah. I.
Nice photos.
Yeah. I don't know.
Need a new damn camera. All right.
All right. It's time to go to bed. All right, guys. Before we go, let's do it again. Pasa, reloaded. Get your tickets now. $25. Scan code now. Right now.
Yep.
Patrick, if you know anybody that want to celebrate their party on the boat, you can have them reach out to me. Same thing for you, Bobby. Anybody want to celebrate their party, celebrate their birthday on the boat?
What
Reach out to me. I have birthday packages and stuff.
what sign
Oh,
is that again? What is that?
June 29th.
No, what's the sign? The
I think it's
the
them cancer people.
well, wait. What do you mean, them cancer people?
Because y'all cancer people need counseling and all the other stuff. And
She said, like, yo, what type of shit was she just them
see,
cancer people?
I'm a Virgo, so I don't
Oh
know. We run the
no.
world.
It's not Cancer. It's Gemini.
It's Gemini. It's
Gemini.
the ending. It's the ending of Cancer and the beginning of
No,
No,
no. Gemini is June 22nd to July 20th.
there you go.
no,
Someone
not Gemini. That's Cancer.
No, Cancer is
July.
July 21st to August 10th.
No.
Oh,
Cancer is July the 11th because I'm a Cancer.
Wait. Oh shit.
Jesus.
No. I clicked the
Yeah,
wrong
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Sorry. I
it's the
clicked the one
Cancer
that had
season.
it had 13, not 12 signs. It was the one with the 13 signs because they say there's
Just go to
13.
the original one and tell me
No, I
what
got it.
Cancer is.
Sorry. So yeah, Cancer, June 22nd to July 22nd.
There you
Okay,
go.
I was right.
Them Cancer people, yeah.
And on that note, I can't take this abuse. I just can't.
Virgos run the world. You know how that go. Jesus died on the cross for us. A Capricorn dies so a Virgo can run the world. The end.
Are you done talking, Michelle?
Beyonce is a Virgo. Michael Jackson was a Virgo. Kobe Bryant was a Virgo. You want to go down the list? All the greats are Virgos. Okay.
All right. Have a good night, Tasha. Stick around. We're gonna have a the after party after this for a couple
Okay.
minutes. All
Okay.
right. Say good night to the people.
The nice city of Boston and the surrounding areas and all the people from out of town that stream and support us. And I would not want to live in any other city, in any other state. Boston is it. We're a pretty diverse group of people with a bunch of different accents, and we're all special in our own way. Some are more special than some because some are really special needs. But yeah, we are who we are. And we want to be in the city and make the city work for us. And big up Sarlan Lime. Sarlan Lime is our bougie keys.
Yes, it is.
And I love that for us.
All right, Tasha.
Okay, bye bye.
Don't hang up. Trickstar, what says you?
All I'm gonna say is, don't be good at something that you don't want to do. That's it. Don't let that go over your head. Just don't be good at something that you don't want to do.
Yeah.
Yes. That says me.
Yes. Wow. All right. All right, guys. I'm sick, but we did it. Pasa, reloaded. Get your tickets now. Okay. Pretty in Pink, the boat ride. Sunday, June 29th. Let's get a scan. Come on. Let's get a scan. Get a scan. Let's get a scan in, people. You cheap bastards. And what else we got here? We got the last one here. Sunday brunch ticket. Get a scan. Get a scan. Here's the ticker. There you go. All right. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for listening, coming through. Yeah, man. We're going to build back the city, but we need everybody's fucking help. We need everybody's help.